Hey everybody, we really need to do a recap on today because a lot of things have gone down. And for those of you that are paying attention, I think it's incredibly important that we talk about what went on today and what the end result of today was. So we'll wait for some people to get in here, wait for notifications to go out. I'm not sure. There's Ellie. You're the only one, Miss Ellie. Just me and you. Here we go. Here comes some people. We're going to recap what went down today. Notifications might not be going out like they should because this will be my third live stream today. You and I can do it. We got a few more in here. Hey everybody. Make sure you hit that like. We got a few more. They're rolling in slow. This is prime time for YouTube vision. Thank you. Hakeem. Al-Keem. I love it. Hi Jen, wow. Thank you for being in here. I am at this motel that is incredibly wonderful. Ellie sent you. We need backup because we're going to talk about what went down today. So I don't have a lot of time because I've been at it since about 7:30 this morning on the phone, and then got a call that Denver PD and all their cop helpers to solve homelessness were out stealing people's property. So I had to hurry out to the street to at least document it and see where we could plug in to help. Boy, we don't have notifications going out very well at all, do we? Beep, beep, zoom, zoom. What was that? Oh, that was just Ellie. All right, well, let's just get into this because I do want to do this summary. So whether it's done in a live stream or just a video or live streaming, if people want to talk about it, great. If not, at least it's here and it's documented. So today we saw the Denver Police Department steal Chandra's camper, literally. They are targeting people. They are targeting specific people as easy targets to get their stuff. Hey, MLH, thank you very much for being in here. And thank you very much for all your work this afternoon out on the streets to bring in those Cash App donations. Y'all, we brought in $900 today, and it started off with Chandra's friend. And with that money, we're able to get Chandra in this motel. I'm able to buy some more necessity items for the mother and the baby. They're also in this motel behind me. And I'm going to go in here shortly and take them these necessities that they need. We're probably not going to do much of a chat. I don't want to put her on camera. She's had a hell of a day. And we scored. My people got her emergency shelter. It will happen tomorrow. Okay? So that is really super good news. You helped me recover this money that it took to get her in here so her child and her were not back out on the street. We met a fantastic friend today along the way. His name was Shits and Giggles, and he's an incredible human being. And this is what it's about. It's called divine intervention, and that's where people are showing up right when it comes down to what we need to do for people, because it's up to us. Because the government steals our money to pay themselves and to be tyrants. They're not going to do anything for people. The protect and serve, that thing is gone. That motto is long gone. I wish Denver would spray paint that motto on their cars black and get rid of it. We are all family. Shits and giggles. Thank you very, very much. I got your text. I'm gonna be on it. He's making a poster. This man has donated his labor and material to help people out on this catalytic converter theft that is out of control in Denver. Doesn't seem like any of the law enforcement can quite get their hands on these thieves. And this catalytic converter thing is off the charts. So this man has offered to secure catalytic converters on vehicles at the location of his shop. And we're going to find this out later. He wants to put all these particulars together. It's in Denver, where you can go and get some security wrapped around your catalytic converter. And he's gonna do this as a way to tell people not to pay him, but to donate money to my nonprofit. And this is an incredible act of kindness, and it's going to help a lot of people. So thank you very, very much. So we'll have more details about that as we continue to work on that together. In the meantime, we saw a horrific display between the Denver Fire Department once again and Denver PD's District 4 officers Richard Balea and Officer Blake McGregor. And I hate saying his name because my oldest son's name is Blake. And I'll tell you what, it's a fucking disgrace. You are a disgrace to my son's name. And your mother should have named you Little Fucking Tyrant. Anyway, we saw all that in the first live stream today. Then we moved on to the second live stream in Lakewood, where they have literally dropped the ball and charged this mom with child abuse, took her child from her, then returned her child to her, but were so kind to put her in a motel for a night, in the middle of the night, for her to have to pack back up and be out of here at 11 a.m. the next day. This was last Friday. She sat in the lobby of this motel and did everything the cops told her to do to connect with resources at Lakewood PD. You think anybody called her back? You think anybody followed up? No. I file an internal affairs complaint on the situation. Nobody contacts me except this victim's advocate who calls me on Sunday to thank me for what I had done because she's now helping the mother and child do their laundry. Telling me that she probably dropped the ball, she's out on a homicide, she's overworked, she's stressed out, but I was the angel that came along and saved her. Yeah, it was a nice conversation until she got flipped with defending the cops for what they did to this mother. I see why the victim's advocate got involved, because they victimized the mother. And then turn around and put a little Band-Aid on it. Oh, here you go. We'll give you shelter for 6 hours and put you back out on the street so we can charge you again with another child abuse charge for being homeless with a child. Instead of immediately connecting with this woman and following up to ensure that that child was not back out here on the streets, they all went home, enjoyed their weekend. They've had 6 fucking days. And here we are going into the 7th day after I've paid for this motel, and Lakewood still has not done their due diligence to ensure that this mom is connected with resources and that this child is not back out on the street. We did this today. I did this today with my people. She responded just fine to my people, perfectly cooperative. While Lakewood continues to build this case on her to peg her uncooperative, and that the ball is in her court. Yeah, those were some of the words that I've been given today through text, and you saw the shit show go down in Lakewood. You can go back and watch that live stream for an hour and a half. Every one of those cowards at Lakewood PD went and hid, except Evans, Agent Evans at the front desk. He did a nice job. He did what he could do. They were using him as a pawn to come out there and just to suffice me until I eventually left. Okay? While all that was going down, my people had this mother and her child connected with resources. My people went and got her, picked her up, ensured that the connectivity was going to happen, ensured that we had a list of things we had to follow through to help her. Of course she has to take initiative. So far she hasn't ran. But see, Lakewood fucked up really bad because Lakewood PD has a history of doing this to the homeless, and nobody knows about it because it's not on camera. I hear story after story after story about Lakewood PD, and now it's time for Lakewood PD to answer to the people. Okay? So in this process, you, having donated to my nonprofit to ensure that there was a backup plan for this mother, you need answers. I need you to get online and file a complaint with Lakewood PD. Use their online complaints process. And let me tell you, it's not easy. You got to dig through the website a little bit. I don't have a link handy. Or you can call and you can ask how to file a complaint on internal affairs. We had an officer today that wouldn't come out of internal affairs. Ugh, my stack of cards. Where's his damn card? Ellie, what was his name? That little punk ass. I have so many cards. I am a collector of cards. I don't know what I did with it. But anyway, I wanted to file a complaint on the cop that told the woman that was talking to me about this case to go back inside. I want to file a complaint on him. They wouldn't come out and take that, right? Brian Leonard, the detective, Brian Leonard, detective out of internal affairs, couldn't show his face. He was reviewing the case after I'd been there for an hour and a half because he was busy. What's more pressing than ensuring that a woman and her child aren't out on the street? Tell me, investigator, what the fuck ever your name was. I need to read the chat. Detective Brian Leonard, badge number 1821, Internal Affairs, Lakewood Police Department. The phone number 303-987-7361. I want answers. I want a response from Lakewood. I demand it. And I could use your help. Because they're not getting away with this. This girl now has a criminal case that they opened on her. And now I'm going to have to help her through that as well as navigate her housing situation or her shelter situation. If she was such an abusive mom, why in the hell was she charged with child abuse and her kid given back to her? I want answers. We want answers. Help me get those answers. And if you get a response, please email me, Regan@helpinghandsfordignity.org. All of my contact information is in my About section. This is off of the charts, okay? This is off of the charts. Dereliction of duty, abuse of the badge, it's all of that, okay? And it affected a mother and a 15-month-old child. I'm not letting this go, okay? Please help me. They take all of our money and act like this. And they think they don't answer to the public. This has got to stop. And we have to make it stop. So in that process, she's going to leave this motel tomorrow. She's going to go into another motel. And by the way, it wasn't just motel cost here. I have bought her incidentals. I have made sure that the baby has what he needs, that she has what she needs, that they have what they need in food to survive. That was another expense. But in the process, Angie. Are we still here, Ellie? I'm getting calls from jail. okay, right now. I hope that didn't just end my stream. I've got to, somebody else got released from jail. Somebody else is texting me who's out of state, asking me if I can go pick her up in all of this going down today. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Jason is calling me from jail right now because Arapahoe County Jail finally arranged the phone call so he can do his interview process with a recovery program that I'm trying to make sure is in place for him when he leaves jail, so he goes from jail directly to that program. So I've missed all of his calls today. I've had somebody else wanting me to go out to Jeffco to pick somebody else up who got out of jail. I don't have the bandwidth. And I will kill myself trying to do it. It's almost 7 o'clock. I've been at this since 7 o'clock this morning. But in the process, back to Angie's video when she slapped down the $400. That was very, very generous of her. And it took care of Chandra this week. And since then, I've managed to get my people on board again, okay, to get Chandra in another situation where she has some wraparound resources. There are so many people out here, I can't keep up, okay? I can only do so much for each individual at one time. The need will never stop. So Chandra is now going to be in this motel for at least the next week. And hopefully those services are going to wrap around her by Tuesday. It's not a guarantee. And in fact, it's probably not going to happen on Tuesday. There are steps we have to take. And Lakewood knows that. And they wait 6 days to start talking shit and say that they offered her resources. They put her back out on the street is what they did. Lakewood is notorious for doing all these PR stunts about, look at us, we're helping. They're not. They are bad. They are very, very bad. And I don't have the bandwidth to come out of Denver and go into Lakewood and take that on. I just don't. I don't have the bandwidth to do it. But you got caught this time, Lakewood, and you're fucking caught red-handed. And you better own up to it, because this shit is gonna come out in court. And your little agent, whatever the hell his name was, that cited her for child abuse, let him know. Let him know that he better hope that he's got a very thorough investigation. Little bitch got flipped with me on the phone the next day. They were doing her a big favor, according to the victim's advocate. They took her to a hotel. Yeah, after you fucked up. Gave her 6 hours in here. I am mad about this. I am mad about it. So, we're going to follow through on that. But I just wanted to do this update and let you know that Chandra is safe and secure in this motel because of all of you. Not because of Denver. Not because of their supposed, we've got resources for you. I'll still say amen to Denver doing better for children than Jefferson County and the Lakewood Police Department, because it's all documented. Trust me, it's documented. The children cannot be out here. This is no place for children. They don't deserve that. We are a civilized country. We are a civilized nation of peaceful people. Children will not live out on the street when I'm involved. And Denver has been incredibly responsive every single time. They knew. They knew. Lakewood apparently hasn't had enough of me to know better, so can't cite people for child abuse that are seeking shelter. That will cause people to not seek help. That is probably what those officers want. 100%. 100%. So their answer is just criminalize them. So we've got Chandra in here for a week. It's it's possible that she's going to have to be in here for another week until this new set of resources for a single woman get activated. Okay? It's different when there's children. I don't fuck around. There are agencies out here that don't fuck around once the people are connected correctly. And Lakewood didn't do it. Period. Yeah. They sleep at night just fine. They're just doing their job. These caseworkers, all these people, we're doing it right. We're doing it right. Yeah, the homeless navigators over there at Lakewood, their first names are Princess and Matt. And I talked to a sergeant the night that I had to pay for her motel last Friday. And she told me, I've got her name written down somewhere. Oh yeah, I'm going to email everybody's supervisors and you're going to get a response. Nope. Okay, so we're just going to pop in here and I'm going to deliver this stuff to Brooke for the baby. And then we're going to leave. And I have to go home and eat dinner. So let's just pop in here real quick. Yes, Ellie, please keep that up. Is that his direct line? Do we have any other information? What if we have a complaint on internal affairs? Who does that go to? Yeah, don't forget Hope, the woman that was in the video. Yeah, she was just part of, what was she? Was she part of the victim's advocate office? Yeah, and then she went inside to see if Angel and Matt are available, and comes out to tell me they're on another project. They're on another project. Is that what this shit is? A project? So what are you putting together? Little art pieces, and if you can't ensure that a baby is safe, you move on to the next art project? Is that what this is? So who do we complain to about internal affairs and everything that went down today at the Lakewood Police Department, when internal affairs couldn't even show their face, when nobody could show their face to ensure that this baby had a backup plan for emergency shelter if I couldn't get this done today? Where are all those people? Let's take a little walk. Brooke, it's ringing. Hey, hon. So I'm not going to come in because I'm doing a live stream. I'm talking to some people. And
I was just on the phone with my husband.
Are you?
He got a call. Somebody let him use a free call. Friend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, he's not now.
Okay.
We just ended the call.
Okay.
You knocked it like the perfect time.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
I got to go home. You're set
perfect,
for tomorrow morning.
Okay.
You'll be ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
She got you ordered, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your
Yep,
lift
I got
is
the
ordered?
text already and everything.
Right
Mhm.
on. Okay.
Yep, I just need to clean and pack up this stuff.
Good. Okay. So I will probably see you at some point tomorrow to help you move.
Okay.
Lisa and I are communicating on that, and we'll probably go in my car, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So keep me updated as the morning goes.
Okay.
Okay, so I know what to expect to meet you back here.
Okay.
All
Like
right?
what time? Okay.
Yeah, 'cause you go at 8:30, and then
See, she said to be ready by 7.
I'll be ready by 7. Okay.
To be
sorry,
there by
don't-
8.
To be there by 8.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
You got that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Any wake up call?
No, I've been waking up the last few mornings so we could get breakfast.
Oh, right on.
So
Good.
yeah.
Has it been good?
Mm-hmm.
They're good here at this motel.
Yeah, I like making my waffles. He's trying to play with the phone right now.
Okay. All right, hon. I'll let you get back, and I'm gonna go home, and I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, love. I'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay. So Oh, Ellie, I will definitely let her know that. See you tomorrow. Thank you. So this motel, I'm going to tell you, has been nothing but wonderful. And so for whatever reason, Lakewood PD and their victim advocates outreach organization, they didn't even, Lakewood PD did nothing here. I got a text and was told that another organization, and we heard Hope say that today as well, that another organization that the victims advocates use gave one night. Lakewood didn't do shit. They did absolutely nothing. Okay? So, not a dime. Not a dime out of all the money that they get. They're claiming they don't have any money. Blah, blah, blah. The whole goddamn gamut. We don't have any money. We don't have any money. Look at us. Wow. You get our goddamn tax dollars and you don't have any money? Bullshit. Fire some cops so you have some money. So this woman, when I talked to her, she was exhausted. She has come so far in 6 days in having some hope. And it's because of us, okay? It's because of the divine intervention that she got placed here to begin with, that motel manager knew that this was a situation to give my number out. He knew. And I can't thank him enough. And when we're clear and free here, if you haven't figured out where this place is, someday I might, or I might not, because they have been very, very good to me. And this is not a flea bag motel, okay? People get treated with respect here. They have all their amenities that I pay for. You have no idea how hard it is to get people into motels. You have no clue. Come out here and try to deal with this shit. They have been number one. So we need to not forget that. Ellie, you need to help me not forget that. Okay? So they have what they need. So what's going to happen in the morning is the resources that are earmarked for things like this, a lift will come get her and she will continue on in her housing cycle, right? This is how it's done. This is how it's done. This woman has no transportation, no money, a 15-month-old child, and apparently Lakewood did a good enough job and gave her resources that she was just supposed to get on the bus, make a 6-hour bus trip. Want to talk about our transportation system for a minute? We don't need a minute. It sucks. It's the worst in the nation. You can't get fucking anywhere here without it taking all day and it being a catastrophe. Do that with a 15-month-old and see if she's going to do that. No, not going to happen. So all of this is coming by way of Colorado Coalition for the Homeless. I want you to know that. They have one very wonderful person. They need 10 more at least of her ASAP that does direct street outreach. And the direct street outreach that she has to do is with us advocates out here. This is how this should work. This is an example. And yes, they get government funding. But they are the only ones doing it right. Okay? And you bet I'm going to utilize those resources. And this woman and I have worked together for over a year, a good year. And the list of things that we've accomplished are really freaking amazing. And we're not even from the government. Isn't that wild? So because of Colorado Coalition for the Homeless employing this wonderful, wonderful outreach worker by the name of Lisa, we get a lot done. And we're very, very good. We're very, very good. And I'm going to actually send her boss an email tonight to tell her that they can never let her go and that they need to give her all the money that she needs to live happily ever after. Because, you know, the city of Denver, I couldn't do it without her. And that's what it's about. And I can't do these things without you guys. So I just wanted to pop in, give you that update. Chandra's safe. We've got mom and baby on the right path. And I want answers from Lakewood PD. And you do too, because you are now part of it. You have seen it. You have helped. You have watched all this shit go down today. Please help me get those answers. You deserve them too. The people have a right to hold their government accountable. Ellie is a diamond times 10. She is a 10-carat diamond, to say the least. Her and Jen Wow, Lucinator, MLH, everybody. Denver Metro Audit, everybody has their hands in the pot right now, and I cannot thank you enough. That's what I need. That's what these people need. Wherever you can fit in and do this, thank you very, very much. And shits and giggles, you rock. And everybody else that's donated today and given, thank you. We pay taxes. We don't just pay our taxes. We're forced. Where's the return on our investment? That's right. All right, everybody, you've seen everything in this chat. Please, please do your due diligence and get these answers from Lakewood on why they can't respond to me, why they dropped the ball, because this criminal case, it's going to go public. We're going to keep it public until we have a full understanding how somebody gets charged with child abuse, has her kid taken away, and then given right back to her. Let's hear it, Lakewood. Let's hear it. All right, y'all. I got to go eat dinner. Thank you for being in here. This was the good ending today. They're not always like this. Sometimes they're very, very painful. Okay? While it was a painful day, you have no idea what a relief. How much weight is lifted off of my shoulders. Thank you.